What if the most profitable decision a company can make is to give its product away for free? It sounds like a paradox. A recipe for bankruptcy. In a world where businesses spend billions fighting for every dollar, the idea of willingly letting millions of people use your service without paying seems like a fatal mistake. Yet, this exact strategy is the foundation of some of the largest tech companies on the planet. It's the reason you can listen to almost any song ever recorded, right now, for free. It's the reason you can store your most important files in the cloud, without ever pulling out your credit card. This isn't a mistake. It's a calculated, psychological masterpiece. In 2006, a small Swedish startup called Spotify was launched with a radical mission: to solve the music piracy problem, not by fighting it, but by making a legal alternative that was better, and crucially, free. Around the same time, an MIT student named Drew Houston kept forgetting his USB flash drive. He started building a personal tool to sync his files online. That tool became Dropbox. Its initial growth strategy was also centered on giving away its core product for free. Today, Spotify is valued at over $50 billion. Dropbox is a multi-billion-dollar public company. They achieved this scale by attracting hundreds of millions of users who pay them absolutely nothing. This raises a fundamental question. How do you build a global empire by giving away the very thing you're trying to sell? How does a business model where the vast majority of your users are non-paying not only survive, but create market-dominating giants? That's the secret we are unlocking today. The strategy is called Freemium. The term, a blend of free and premium, was coined in 2006 by venture capitalist Fred Wilson. It describes a business model where a company offers a basic version of its product for free, with a hope of converting a small fraction of those free users into paying, or premium, customers. It seems simple on the surface. But beneath it lies a sophisticated engine built on psychology, mathematics, and viral marketing. To understand it, we need to break down its four critical components. The most powerful word in marketing isn't sale or new. It's free. When a product is free, it completely removes the biggest barrier to entry, the purchase decision. There is no friction. No need to weigh costs and benefits. No risk. The user has nothing to lose by trying it. This allows companies like Spotify and Dropbox to acquire users at an incredible scale and speed. Think about it. You don't deliberate over installing a free app. You just do it. This initial, frictionless adoption is the first step in a carefully designed psychological journey. Once you start using the service, another powerful force comes into play: the endowment effect. This is a cognitive bias where we place a higher value on things we own or use. After you've created dozens of playlists on Spotify, or uploaded gigabytes of photos to Dropbox, the service is no longer just an app. It's your music library. It's your digital archive. The thought of losing access to it, or the effort required to move everything elsewhere, creates a subtle sense of ownership and loss aversion. You are now psychologically invested. The free service has laid a trap, not with a price tag, but with your own time and effort. The freemium model is, at its core, a massive numbers game. It's a funnel, not a storefront. The goal isn't to sell to everyone. The goal is to get millions of people in the door for free, and then identify the small percentage who will eventually pay. Let's look at Spotify's numbers. As of mid-2025, Spotify has over 600 million monthly active users, but only around 240 million of them are premium subscribers. That means over 60% of Spotify's massive user base does not pay them a single dollar directly. From a traditional business perspective, that sounds disastrous. Over 360 million people are using your infrastructure, streaming data, and costing you money without paying. But that's the wrong way to look at it. Those 360 million free users are not the customers. They are the marketing department. They are the single greatest driver of new user acquisition in the world. Every time a free user shares a playlist with a friend, they are acting as a brand ambassador. They are providing the social proof and word of mouth that marketing teams could only dream of. The cost of serving these free users is simply Spotify's customer acquisition cost. It's a marketing expense, baked directly into the product itself. They are paying for the world's largest, most effective product demo, and it runs 24/7. The true genius of the freemium model lies in a delicate balancing act. The free product must be good enough to be valuable and get users hooked. But it must also be just annoying enough to make the premium version irresistible. This is the art of engineering the pain point. Companies must strategically limit the free experience to create a compelling reason to upgrade. These limitations typically fall into a few categories. For Spotify, the pain points are interruptions and restrictions. You have to listen to ads that break your immersion. You have a limited number of skips per hour. You can't download songs for offline listening on a plane or subway. These features don't break the core service. You can still listen to music, but they degrade the quality of the experience. The upgrade to Premium is a purchase of convenience and control. For Dropbox, the pain point is utility-based. Their free tier offers a limited amount of storage, typically just a few gigabytes. This is plenty to get you started, to let you see the value of cloud storage. But as you use it more, integrating it into your life and work, you inevitably hit the storage ceiling. The pain point isn't an annoying ad, it's a hard wall that stops you from using the service as you've grown accustomed to. The upgrade is a purchase of capacity. This is the critical calculation every freemium business must make. What is the one thing that free users will eventually value so much, they will pay to improve it? The final piece of the puzzle is reducing the cost of acquiring all those free users to as close to zero as possible. Freemium models achieve this through built-in viral loops. Dropbox is the quintessential example. In its early days, Dropbox growth was supercharged by one of the most brilliant referral programs ever created. The offer was simple: invite a friend to Dropbox, and if they sign up, both you and your friend get extra free storage space. This wasn't just a marketing campaign, it was a core product feature. It perfectly aligned the user's needs with the company's needs. The user wanted more free space. The company wanted more free users. The referral program turned their entire user base into a highly motivated, unpaid sales force. This strategy was directly responsible for a 3,900 growth in users over a 15-month period. Spotify does the same, but through social sharing. The platform is designed to make sharing music effortless. Creating and sharing playlists is a primary feature. Every time a user shares a link to a song or playlist on social media or in a message, they are executing a referral. This creates a powerful network effect, where the value of the service increases as more people join and share. The viral loop is what makes the top of the funnel infinitely scalable and incredibly cheap. And here is the secret, unlocked. The freemium model isn't about giving away a product for free. It's about redefining what a customer is and what marketing looks like. The free users are not a cost center. They are the engine of the entire business. They are the source of invaluable data on user behavior. They provide the word-of-mouth marketing that money can't buy. They generate the network effects that build a defensive moat around the business. And most importantly, they serve as the world's largest, most qualified pool of sales leads for the premium product. The money a company like Spotify spends on music royalties and bandwidth for its free listeners isn't a loss. It is the most efficient and targeted customer acquisition cost on the planet. They have replaced traditional advertising with a superior product experience. Instead of spending $1 billion on TV commercials and billboards, they invest that money into the free tier of their product, letting the product itself do the selling. The 40 of users who pay are not subsidizing the 60 who don't. It's the other way around. The 60 who don't pay are the marketing engine that finds, qualifies, and delivers the 40 who do. The freemium model represents a fundamental shift in business strategy. It proves that in the digital age, the best way to sell a product is to let people experience its value first, without risk or friction. It weaponizes human psychology, turning biases like loss aversion and the endowment effect into powerful drivers of growth. It's a strategy built on patience and scale. It requires immense confidence in the quality of your product and a deep understanding of what your users truly value. When executed correctly, as Spotify and Dropbox have shown, it doesn't just build a customer base. It builds a community, an ecosystem, and an economic fortress that is nearly impossible for competitors to assail. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes, the most counterintuitive path is the most dominant one. If you learn something new, hit the like button and subscribe for more strategy breakdowns. And let us know in the comments, what company strategy should we unlock next?